most precious thing in the world is our kids. Kids who have problems of ADHD and they're very hyperactive, like some of my sons. As soon as they walked into school in the morning, when they went to the day school, the first thing the teacher told them, leave.
Don't bother the class. You can do whatever you want. You can play basketball all day. We don't care what you do, just don't bother the class.
And you feel so sorry for them that you completely get frustrated and you want to go into the class and tell the teacher exactly what you think of her. And then when the kid comes home, he's angry because he's been in school for 6 hours. He hasn't done anything. After they finish 6 years of school and being completely crazy from the teachers, they found a new place called Bnei Chayil.
When we get the students here, we need to build them up from the beginning. Not only how to learn, also how to behave, how to be a mensch, how to be a person who can live, who can be part of the Israeli community in Israel.
I have a very small number in my class. I don't sit in front of the classroom. I have a kid that says to me, the teacher's supposed to be there. I'm not sitting there. I sit right in their kids' case. I'm sitting right next to them, and we're working on the material together. And they start talking about other things that have nothing to do with class, and you have this challenge of bringing them back, but also answering what they were talking about before.
All of the teachers, we all work together and cooperate as a full cooperation, and we know exactly what he needs strengthening in.
Work with each child for the child. So if I have a problem, sometimes I'll go to the math teacher and ask her, what do you do with this kid? You know, how do you succeed with him?
It's a totally devoted teaching staff, a teaching staff that really understands the kids.
It's like you're almost your best friend, the teachers here, you know. Everybody can get his attention and his help that he needs.
They really care. No matter where you come from, your report card, they really care.
Teachers really care here. They help me a lot. I really talk to them about anything.
It was a Tuesday morning that all of a sudden we heard that there's a terrorist attack on children in the Yamin. I understood right away it was our kids.
We came to the pickup point to get to the school, and the bomber came up to 3 of the children that were talking one with the other, and he blew himself up. I was sitting behind him, and I got hurt in my eye.
Right away I went up to the school and I would stay with the kids for 3 days. We went to the funerals together, we cried together. And it was unbelievable to see these children, the maturity of them. I was the most proud parent in the world that these kids acted bravely and nicely.
On that day I didn't go to school, but immediately when I heard about the bomb, I went immediately to the hospital to hope to be with my friends. It's hard to lose friends, especially good friends, but Bnei Chayil is a good school for me and I like it, and we have to go on.
Pick up point to get to the school, and
with this help from the family and friends and supportive team, I was able to finish my exams and progress towards my army service, and now be able to study in the university occupational therapy. I still don't see in my right eye, but in Bnei Chayil I learned how to deal with it, and now thank God I'm successful.
of the day, when we finish the day, we're sitting, the teachers, very exhausted. But when we see they graduated, when they're doing the army, when they're going to the Yeshivat, or when they're learning in the universities, this giving us the strength of doing each day again and again and again.
I always say, my God, I can't believe that this is a kid that was going through our system. Till the 12th grade, he was intolerable. And today he's a very serious boy who's studying and hopes to go on to higher learning.
It's incredible to look at your son who's grown up as a person and become a young man. And it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling.
Bnei Chayil gave me the tools and the self-confidence to start studying. I am now successfully working towards a BA. I finished my first year with honors. I left Bnei Chayil with the feeling that all was in my hands, with the feeling that if I want to, I can do anything. The values I absorbed in Bnei Chayil are very helpful in my army service, the whole thing about giving and helping people. We established a student council and I was the chairperson. The excellent cooperation between us and the staff contributed much to our self-confidence. Due to Bnei Chayil, I acquired tools, learned how to learn, to apply myself and succeed.
As a professional social worker and the Deputy Director of the Department of Social Services in the Regional Council of Samaria, we look at Bnei Chayil as an anchor to many children who have difficulty in our area.
Since its foundation, Bnei Chayil is functioning in temporary primitive conditions, shacks, trailers, not enough classrooms, no playground for sports, no hall for assembly. We can't accept all the students that apply to join Bnei Chayil. We are standing here at the site where Bnei Chayil is going to be built. We had already the ceremony of a cornerstone, and here you can see the model of the Bnei Chayil construction. The Beit Midrash, the classrooms, the rooms for computers, rooms for enrichment, rooms for individual treatment. The Ministry of Education is willing to give a considerable fund which will match the donations that we will raise. I'm addressing you to help us with this important project. We need your financial help for the construction, and we need your financial help for equipment and special programs which are not financed. You will gain both, giving boys with ADD a chance and a better future, and helping to strengthen Kedumim and the Shomron.